Feliz jueves, Jesus.
What? Where am I? Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Demonios. Me van a lavar el cerebro. Feliz jueves, Jesus.
That's not very relaxing.
Cámara.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Jennifer.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention. Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
Uy, a ver.
Make sure the Mcfly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Un
One
agitador
teenage
adolescente.
hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Martin?
Ah,
Ah,
is that you?
Who else would it be?
¿Quién más
Where
puede
are
ser?
you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
¿Cómo puedo ayudar? ¿Te sabes la cerradura de combinación?
Know anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than
Soy un
a cracker.
fisgón, no un ladrón. ¿Alguna forma de que pueda hablar con Jennifer?
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Jennifer
Yeah, she's in the
Parker.
room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son.
Estás en línea.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
In the
Oh,
camera.
Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first
Ya le
Citizen
lavaron
Plus
el cerebro.
I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted
En un adolescente
teenager.
promedio.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too.
¿Por qué tu puerta está abierta? ¿Qué hora es?
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that
¿No te dan un reloj
brainwashing?
digital?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6
5 o 6 tratamientos.
Rats.
¿Por qué tu puerta está
Why
abierta?
is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Al amable guardia que me acompañe. ¿Qué planes para hoy? Pues no sé, joven. Tomar mi cafecito. Qué rico. ¿Cómo terminaste aquí?
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
¿Y tú, Jesús?
My dad signed me up. And it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of
Está
control.
completamente fuera de control.
Kind of liked it.
Ayúdame a escapar.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you can help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
¿Puedes venir a visitarme?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of
Es bastante
lonely in here.
solitario aquí.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
¿Por qué no?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control.
Tus benditas
Martin.
hormonas están fuera de control. Despierta.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's
Es más o
kinda
menos
like
como
the
tu
real
Jennifer
you,
real,
but
pero no.
not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick.
Son estás
I should know I
enfermo.
used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Demonios, le lavaron del cerebro, no puedo hacer nada aquí. A ver,
Jen,
transforma a la
this
gente en
whole
robot.
Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's is using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I
Espérate.
had no idea.
Ay, no mucho. Sí se viene lo pesado. Eso
You
suena
hang
pesado,
around for a
Doc.
few minutes. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Y les voy a
Come on,
contar
don't
cómo
be a
secuestrar.
narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Pistas, pistas, pistas. Ese guardia de allá afuera puede resultar útil. Tal vez puedes engañarlo para conseguir tu inventario. Sí, 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 sí. Pregúntale si te deja mirar tu inventario.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Ok, no, es que eso está
stay
ahí.
close, Dad.
Stay
I'm as
close.
close as I can get, Martin.
¿Qué onda, oficial?
Hello?
What?
What? ¿Por qué mis cosas están en la jaula?
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle
Las
it.
personas no pueden soportarlo. ¿Puedo revisar mis cosas?
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
¿Viste algo, papá?
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Intenta espiar sobre el hombro del guardia.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination.
Pero es
but
muy
he's too
alto.
tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
Hold on.
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left,
Dos a la izquierda,
8
8 a la
right,
derecha.
18 left, 32 right.
Right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
Ese
No
eres
fair
tú.
making your dad all misty, son.
Pistas, pistas, pistas. Ay. Oh no, la rockera Jennifer ha comenzado a volverse una persona ciudadana plus. Marty desprogramó a Biff con... El camino al corazón de Jennifer es a través de la música. Escucha la guitarra en el comunicador y pídele a George que te conecte con Jennifer. A ver. Ay no, no era. Guitarra. Auxiliar.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin.
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Eso no está bien.
Yeah, well, neither is
Ugh.
No one scrambles my brain. You hear me?
Nadie se mete con mi
No
cerebro.
one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller. Oh, yeah, right.
Ah, le sacó las llaves.
Yeah.
No time for small talk, Mcfly. We need to get you disguised so
Debemos
we can
disfrazarte
walk
para
out
salir.
of
¡Oh!
here.
Bien pensado. Muy.
Calvin Klein underwear?
Ropa interior Calvin Klein.
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper.
Un
but
poco
it'll
bajo para
have to
ser
do.
soldado.
Come on.
Vámonos. Espera, de seguro lo desvistió. Sí, sí, sí. Ah, ¿cómo salgo de aquí? Ah, ok. Dando clic.
Okay, hotshot. What's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get
Whatever.
to break some stuff. I've got a lot
Tengo
of
mucha
pent-up
hostilidad
hostility
reprimida.
right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What
Miss
the?
Parker.
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
And the
Really?
control.
Okay then. But first...
Uh,
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA
una
violation.
nota de su violación.
Bite me.
What?
What?
Rock and roll.
Ok. Uy, no, ¿cómo te voy a ayudar?
Jeez, he looks miserable.
Bandeja de comida.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's.
This
He's
is
not
the
allowed
Tannen.
to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
No. Ah, dice acá, yo también quiero soñar eso, sí. Yo también quiero vivir ese sueño, Don Pooh.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here.
¿A qué loco enfermo tienen ahí? Oh,
I should have known.
debí saberlo. Ay, no, ¿cómo te ayudo?
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Ush.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll all be over soon.
Pistas, pistas, pistas. A ver, espérame, antes que nada. Puerta de Jennifer. A ver, pistas. Nunca liberarás el ciudadano Brown hasta que te deshagas del técnico que opera los controles. Biff está demasiado fuera de control para ser sutil, pero esa píldora que supone que se trague puede ser útil. Pedirle a Biff que se trague su píldora provocará una respuesta típica de Biff. Desliza el periódico bajo la puerta de Biff, pídele que se trague su píldora.
Nah.
Eh.
I almost feel sorry for the poor guy.
Casi.
Almost. Hi, Biff.
Hey, Biff. ¿Sí? Ah, no sirve.
Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway.
Cómete la píldora.
The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Increase somatosensory.
Oh, Biff spit.
Saliva de Biff. Bueno, eso tiene que servir.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Solo fue una
Goofing
sombra.
around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff?
¿Con quién
More
es el
tranquilizers?
tranquilizante para caballos?
You, God!
Who, me? I mean,
Me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a
Sin
vegetable?
convertirte en un vegetal.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer.
Un
At least,
ecualizador.
I think it's an equalizer.
A menos, creo que es un ecualizador. Ajuste del gas, ajuste del olfato, ajuste táctil, del volumen, óptica, santa cachucha.
Optics.
Rebalance the limbic inverters, please.
Uy. A ver, volumen.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Tal vez pueda hacerlo volar hacia la puerta. Me imaginé.
Tactile.
Táctil. Uy,
Whoa!
sorry. El del sonido puede... A ver. Nope. Qué buenos toques. Toques. No, de esos no. De estos. Digo, ¿qué?
Gastrosensory.
Sorry. Olfatorio. Pues no sé qué hacer, Doc.
Factory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no
future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Anna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
I'll get him a burger later.
Le compraré una hamburguesa después. Corre, del otro lado. Uy.
Check. Sibilance.
What was that?
Ya sé qué. ¿O no? Qué tontería.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are
You.
you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase.
Eso no fue como yo
Hey,
esperaba.
that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome.
Damn you! Slackers!
Yo sí me creí que iban a salir ahí rodando en la mesa. Bueno, en la cabeza. Omega 1. Están sueltos en la corte. Have a nice day. ¿Qué hacía Edna contigo?
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Podría delatarnos. ¿Por qué te casaste con Edna?
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Está un poquito
Yes,
loca.
now, but back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever
Nada de
happen.
esto sucederá. Uy, a los
I
dos.
guess.
¿Qué hacemos ahora?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Time machine.
All right, Dad.
¿Dónde está el DeLorean?
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
En el barranco Clayton.
Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Como Clara
Why?
Clayton.
Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Fascinante. Uy.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great.
Nice.
Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What?
What?
Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox.
Podrían crear una paradoja. Es que ya había... Sí, ya hay dos
What
Martys.
am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly.
Exacto.
Don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm
Ni
gone.
siquiera notarás que
You
me
know,
fui.
for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown?
Uy.
Emmett?
¿Dónde me puedo esconder? En la casa del señor Brown está demorando. Tal vez deberías ir a buscarlo. No me digas eso, hermano. ¿Y cómo salgo? Si me ayudas, Doc.
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless.
Es una cosa inútil.
Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never
Nunca
finished
terminó nada.
anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
Es capaz de hacer grandes cosas sin ti.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean. And
Un tren violador.
time train.
Preposterous! Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
También hizo eso. Lo inspiraste a hacer cosas
Yeah, you've
malas.
inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
La verdadera esposa del Dax, mucho más
Not the
agradable.
only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Del siglo XIX.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
Marty.
It worked!
Funciona.
1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past.
6 meses en el pasado.
Amazing.
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the
Le tomó
time
6
machine?
meses reparar.
6 months, my family
6 meses el fruto de mi familia y un contrato de con la pandilla del
All
Libia.
worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Marty, how long have you been waiting for me?
¿Cuánto tiempo me estuviste
A couple
esperando?
of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive
Llegar solo unos
only a couple of
segundos
seconds
antes.
after I left. Oh, well. I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration on the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around
No podemos pasearnos en un centro de con esa ridícula vestimenta.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Do you? ¡Ya vete!
Fine, leave.
Ay, sí, se fue.
I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town.
Damn.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Llámame, Doc. 6 meses para reparar esta cosa. Frankenstein.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Emmett.
Ratabot. Oye, Dios, pero ¿cuál Ratabot?
On a first date, if we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
Genial. El hombre que se convirtió en monstruo. O que creó un monstruo.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down.
La devolvió en el 71. Decían que las películas corrompían a las generaciones.
It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public
Enemigo
Enemy?
pública.
Why, you dirty rat,
Es mi voz, Maggie.
pretty yellow-bellied stool?
Dale, saludos, Ale.
Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
Nunca pude ver Frankenstein. Pero vas a hacerlo ahora. Para eso estamos aquí.
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Uy. Ratabot. Te dejo de fondo porque tengo mucho trabajo. Adelante, no te preocupes. Thank you very much.
Now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70+ years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott!
Great
Will you
Scott.
look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it. Only dirty.
Solo que más sucia.
Oh, the old
La
courthouse.
vieja corte.
Come on now, Doc. You need to go
ahí
inside and
estás.
check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc. Never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you.
Los
Don't
pies.
peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget your Carl Sagan.
The billions and
Es que te
billions
millones
of
y
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Solo sigue la corriente. Sí. Rataboy, igual le recuerda que tú... Que el Rataboy acaba de llegar, así que no tiene mono, no tiene rango, así que... Tenemos que regalarle puntitos para que... Use los audios. Permítanme tantito, pues yo vengo. Hace... demasiado calor. ¿Qué onda?
Michael, you
Michael
show up at the
Corleone.
oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
En una distopía que tú creaste. Yo ya estoy esperando el invierno por 2. Yo ya quiero que mañana sea Navidad.
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I
Te estoy
went looking
buscando
for you
anoche.
last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. Funny to think of now.
Feliz jueves.
Until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Ese mero. Confía en esa primera impresión.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
Prácticamente está
rocket
hecho.
car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Solo necesitas una epifanía.
You'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to a...
The mental alignment meter is a much more work.
El medidor de alineación mental,
It's
what?
Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here.
Solo tuvieron una cita.
Day, is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
October 12th.
12 de octubre.
Doc.
Es que sigue alterada la línea del tiempo. La máquina del tiempo ya no sirve. Bueno, iré a bañarme. Que no doy más del calor. Adelante, tío. Adelante, adelante.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up?
Llegué
in
tarde a
86?
recogerte.
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with
Algo
the
está
time
mal con los
series.
circuitos del
The problem
tiempo.
appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Oh, worse. The
En la Mesozoica.
We're stuck?
For the time being.
Por un
I'll
momento.
look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already...
Si mi joven ya está enamorado,
say you're not going to be able to talk him
no
out
serás
of
capaz de
anything.
convencer.
Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive.
Yo conduzco. En las primeras 3 dimensiones. Todo culpa del amor. No, es que le lavó el cerebro. Nomás le está coqueteando. Para que invente cosas para ella. Eso no es amor, carnal. Qué interesada se es.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her.
Voy a hablar con ella.
You'd better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All car of the future contestants need to report to the north tent.
En la carpeta norte.
Why not? Good luck.
Chantlas. Hill Valley del pasado, Hill Valley del futuro. Vamos a hablar. ¿Qué onda, verdad? Papá. Ah, no, es abuelo.
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer.
Officer?
Oh, right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
No puedo hablar. ¿Qué onda, verdad?
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
Ush.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
Right.
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Mr. Corleone!
Mr.
You do pop
Corleone!
up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Frustrar tus planes locos.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did.
Have
you seen Emmett?
No.
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment
Alineación
meter.
mental.
Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the
Yo lo vi al
longest
principio.
time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Las primeras impresiones son
No, those gut
importantes.
instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself.
Callahan ahí dice
I
otra
know
cosa,
what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown,
Rima, compañero.
which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
¿Qué onda, señor?
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight.
Hasta la
Anybody
noche.
without official business here, please get off the grounds. You got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar.
Te
Do
conozco.
I know you?
Nope.
Pistas. Si quieres parar a Edna, ya necesitas hablar con Edna. Ya hablamos con Edna. Puede parecer ocupada, pero sigue intentando. Habla con Edna hasta que sepas de Emmett.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone.
Eres un buen
you know that?
reportero.
Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's
traje blanco.
white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Piel como un labrador.
Thirdly, and most important.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Ciudadano modelo.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Hey.
Just curious. Just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett.
Hice una gran inversión en Emmett.
All my ambitions into him.
Ah, okay.
I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Qué bueno que Emmett no está sentando cabeza.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
Sentando
Ready to
cabeza.
stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
¿Qué es el medidor de alineación
What the heck is
mental?
this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well,
No.
of course.
Ah.
What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Para mis propósitos. Vale, me voy.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Very well, man. Uy.
Hey, Audie, you seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
Qué chihuahuas.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Pistas. Ay, pistas de Blue. Él no cree que Emmett no mira a otra mujer. ¿Quién puede ser que piense de otra forma? Ah, le encantaba. De hecho, en el pasado se metió al bar ahí de escondidas para escucharla cantar. Hola, con Trixie se va a poner celosa. A ver. Uy, ¿dónde estás? Trixie. En Hill Valley del futuro. Ahí estás.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome.
Hello.
To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow...
Hey, no eres el
Got you to
sujeto
turn on
que...
Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your
Te ves
mustache.
más joven.
That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Audie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull
¿Quieres
the
mover los
levers
palanques
that
que compraron en el
control the
futuro?
future?
At
the expo, silly.
Ah.
Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Y todo eso.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
Sí, obvio. Artis trabaja aquí.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Audie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
¿Qué hay acá? ¿Qué hay sobre la expo?
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie said it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
¿Qué haces?
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress.
La musa del
You can
progreso.
tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget
Madame
Madame
Curie.
Curie.
Obvio.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests. And on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
El reloj dorado. Lindo disfraz que tienes.
Techni, Muse of Progress.
Techni.
Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Ayuda a ponérselos a Edna.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
Solo
It's not
saco
like
con
that.
arte.
See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor
Pobre.
schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah,
Eres un
you
diablillo.
are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Ok. Sale pues.
see you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Pistas. Trixie no pondrá celosa a Edna, a menos que Edna le haga algo malo. Tal vez hablar con Edna sobre Trixie. Uf. Diablos, ¿qué estoy haciendo?
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
Hable con Trixie.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Yes.
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techni, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
No me di cuenta que quería decir
Got
esto.
against Trixie.
¿Qué tienes contra
It's
Trixie?
the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that.
Like
I
that.
won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American
Y se las
citizen.
arregla para memorizar todas sus
and she
líneas.
managed
Casi.
to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
¿Quieres hacer que despidan a Trixie?
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
¿Le harías despedir en un parpadeo?
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
Really shocking. Adiós.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Very well, man.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Uy, 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 uy. Trixie.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here.
Ideas. Ayúdame con Edna.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
No.
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a
Puede manchar mi
muse.
imagen de muse. A ver.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
¿Habré apuntado algo? Nope. Pistas. Lo mismo. ¿Alguien por qué trabaja con? Habla con cubo. Oye, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde pueden encontrar? ¡Ah! ¿Quién lo diría? ¿A ti no te arrestaron?
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Este sujeto otra
I was gonna
vez.
say the same thing.
¿Sabes? También iba a decir lo mismo. ¿Tocarás para Trixie luego?
You be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Cause little Miss Goody Two Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Pareces molesto con Trixie.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
¿Qué pasa con tus dientes porque están verdes?
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Como si tú fuera
come
de
on.
ese.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Secuestré un tren.
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
Porque
You know,
es
now
eso.
that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a
Es una
long
larga
story.
historia.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Mm.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these
Hizo muchas de
artistic
estas
postcards a
postales.
few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Tengo un juego de ellas.
Have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
¿Qué pasa con tus dientes,
Hey,
carnal?
what's with your teeth?
My teeth? I don't know what you're talking about.
De verdad, con tus dientes.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell
Tarta
off the
de
truck
algas.
while I was unloading it, and
No
I
puedo
just
dejar de
can't stop
comerlas.
eating them. How was I to know they turned my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have
Lo
been
de
a clue.
alga.
Please don't rat me out the audio, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Seguro que me des una tarta. ¿Qué estás moviendo
What
aquí?
kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, Robo that, Dynamo
Robo
the
aquello,
other.
Dynamo
It's all
otro.
Greek to me.
Todo es griego para mí. ¿No debería estar en
You
prisión?
be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself, and I
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Sale pues, vámonos. ¿Sigues hablando con Kid?
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Vale.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Perdona, Trixie.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
No, caray, ¿qué fue eso? A ver, espera.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Very well, man.
And I suppose you are...
Still looking?
La foto.
Trixie sure
Ah,
has some
canijo.
nice antlers. This is definitely something Edna wouldn't approve of.
Déjame ir.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be
¿Por qué razón
interested
estaría
in...
interesada en...?
Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir, Mr. Mcfly!
Mr. Mcfly.
It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie?
Trixie?
Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. Mcfly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill Valley...
I don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of
Le encanta de Winnipeg.
Her past doesn't matter to...
Chale.
Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow
¿En qué estado
up in?
creciste?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an
Ni
American.
siquiera es americana.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so...
Debe ser americana.
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back. Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Chale.
Let's talk.
Hablemos. Miau.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat
Se
her
acaba su
heart
propio
out.
corazón.
Great, I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I
No soy
ain't
buena
gonna memorize
improvisando.
no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Usaré la escena de eso.
Okay.
Ok.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't
Un gran
have to
diamante.
be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
¿Dónde consigo todo eso? Es un largo trayecto hasta el laboratorio de Emmett. ¿Necesitas algún transporte? ¿Por qué no usas el DeLorean? Ok.
Hi, Trix.
Ah, yo me quería ir.
Hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
Right.
You got all the props I asked for?
Eso
The
voy, eso voy,
furs
eso
and
voy.
the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty
Ok,
an
se puso bien
eyeball.
crazy. Ya voy. ¡No! ¡Que ayuda!
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full
Dame un
report.
informe completo.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
¿Necesitas ayuda? Tengo un plan.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Puedo flaquear. ¿Dónde está tuyo?
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work.
Y maldiciendo porque no puedo hacerlo funcionar. ¡Uy! Como esto. ¿Cómo me voy? Nope. ¿Puedo usar el camión?
It's not as nice as my truck back in 86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in 86.
Nope. A ver. ¿Por qué no usar el DeLorean? ¿Pero cómo, joven? Esto es lo que me dices. Ve al laboratorio de Emmett. tac, tenemos que irnos.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits.
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
No pasar de 88.
I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
A ver.
It worked.
Funcionó.
Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours.
Llegué hace 6 horas.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the
Para
part
en la ferretería compré cosas.
What?
Okay.
Diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Sí, ya sé.